It is late at night. The ATM inside your bank closed an hour ago. The only machine nearby does not belong to your bank. And before you press confirm, you already know about the fee, $3.50. You press it anyway, because you need the $40. Because at this level of money, needing something and having a choice about how to get it are two separate things that rarely arrive together. You walk home with $40 and a receipt showing a balance of $214. You do not dwell on the fee. You cannot afford to dwell on things. There are too many things. But in a glass tower in a city you have never visited, in a quarterly earnings report you will never read, that $3.50 has already been recorded. Not just yours, $3.50 from 2.4 million other people who used an out-of-network machine that same day. Added together, those small fees become $8.4 million in a single day, from people who needed $40 and had no other option. This is not a story about banks being villainous. Villainy requires a face, an intention, a specific person making a specific decision to harm a specific person. What this is runs deeper than that. It is structural. It is architectural. It is a system designed with extraordinary care and legal precision over a very long period of time to answer one question. How do we make money from money? The answer that architecture arrived at is elegant the way a well-designed trap is elegant. You make money from money by positioning yourself between people and their own funds and charging them for every inch of that distance. That is the entire model. A bank is, at its core, a legally sanctioned toll booth between you and your own financial life. You opened your first account at 17. Someone drove you to the branch. A person behind a desk was warm and efficient and walked you through the features. Free checking, no monthly fee above a minimum balance, a debit card, online access, ATM network. You signed. You deposited $200. You felt like an adult. What that person did not explain. What the paperwork buried inside technically accurate and practically unreadable language was the precise mechanism by which your $200 was about to become far more valuable to the bank than it would ever be to you. Here is that mechanism. When you deposit money into a bank account, it does not sit in a vault with your name attached to it. This is the foundational misunderstanding most people carry their entire lives. The moment your money enters the bank, it becomes the bank's asset. Your account balance is not your money waiting. It is the bank's obligation to return a number to you on request. The bank takes your deposit, keeps roughly 10% in regulatory reserve, and lends the remaining 90% to other people at interest. You deposit $200. The bank lends 180 of it to someone else at 18% interest on a credit card. The bank pays you 0.01% on your $200. The gap between what the bank earns on your money and what the bank pays you for the use of it is not a rounding error. It is the business model. Your money is working harder for the bank inside that account than it will ever work for you.